Well, back down here, and it's over a month since we were last down here. We've been down in London, but it's well down. Someone's even got some paddle boards out there, but I think it's going to be too shallow for them to do much in. Well, I'll go and have a look there, see what there is. Well, as you can see, it's well dry. There's a quacker out there somewhere. Well, I'll have a look on here, see if there's out turned over before everybody starts coming down over here. Well, there's a lot of moss and weed with being low and flowing very slow today. Yeah, a couple of quackers. I don't know if they'll come to me or not. Well, only bit I turned over a bit of colour and it's all badly spoiled off just that little bit, so I'm going to leave that. Well, so far only a few bits of plain on there, and that one bit which spoiled off, but that's it. Let's have a walk down here and see what I can find. Well, I don't think it'd take me long to find more bits of one of these things again. A bit of a selfie stick. Well, we'll get that out at River. Oh, I spotted that. I think it was just going to be plain, but that base of a nice cup. If that's the only bit we find today that's nice, I can do something with that bit. Probably that bit. Right, stop chasing them off. Well, that'll keep them busy for a bit. Well, there's a few of the rocks and stones on shore there in the middle of the river, but I don't think I'll find out. Well, nothing over there. Oh, well, there's a lot of people down there, but I'll do my best. We'll go and have a look. We'll go and find Mary first. Well, I just come down the steps up to the side. There's a bit there where it's embossing a bit of colour. A bit of faint colour. But we'll see what's on here. There's a few people about, so I won't be doing too much filming. I found a bit over there. That might even be a bit of spongeware. See what it cleans up like. I'm just spotting lots of plain stuff, but I'll just flick that over. And that's a bit of pagoda off willow. And there's always some willow. Well, see if we can get out else off here. Oh. Bit of brass. I think that actually might be part of a purse. Old purse. I'll take it and clean up, see if there's any markings on it. Well, nearby where that purse was. Well, it's got some design on edges. Anything else on this one? No, that's just the bone. But, oh well, we're getting bits. Not much, but enough to probably make a little video. Some kiddies armband. I'll take that bit of plastic out at River. I spotted a bit of light coloured out at River, but looking at it now, I think that's a bit of a tile. Yeah, plain white tile. Yeah, well. Well, there's a lot more of them here now. And some more coming. Well, they look like some of this year's ducklings growing up. Well, there'll be plenty of blackberries out down here shortly. Few ripe ones already, but I'll leave them. There's a bit there I thought was just a bit of broken pot. Well, it is, but that's the top of a teapot. I might just be able to use that finial off the top, cut that down. Alright, well, I don't normally get down to this bit here because there's always too much water from my wellies. But a teapot handle, finial. Well, there's going to be a few big blackberries here. Maybe another week or so. Oh, I'll keep coming down. Might be time to make some crumble shortly. Well, another piece I've just turned over that's I wasn't filming. Well, that's flowers or fruit on that one. Oh, we'll take it. And then I'll walk back up there, see if there's any more bits. A bit there. It's just a bit of edge with some floor blue. But we're not many pieces, I'll take it for now. Oh, a little bit I turned over. That's a bit of Asiatic. Well, the new play area of the building down here, down by the river. That's it, river's just there. And the bridge. Oh, yeah. Well, there's some spoils from the park bit there. I'm just going to have a quick look, see if there's anything in it. Well, I've had a look round and it's nothing, it's just topsoil and sods and that lot. A lot of clay stuff. But well, I thought there might have been something in it. Just to the side of that edge there, there's that little stream where I find a lot of bits. So I'm thinking that bottom bit might be part of a tip. Well, looks like they've got some small climbing rocks there. That should be good for kids. Well, I'll let them fizz away. And that's doing some fizzing already. Well, we'll see how much cleaner they come afterwards. And that I'll do separately. I don't want it turning water blue and staining them. Well, I just thought I'd have a quick look down here because we're expecting a bit of rain at weekend, so with river being low, I don't know if you can hear me over at wind, see what's on there. And there's a big lot over this side as well, and a lot of slimy weed. Well, down here, and as you can see, very low, but like I said, with rain's coming this weekend, even though it's not much. Let's just see if we can find out on here. Well, it's very low, so I'll bring you back if I do find out. Well, looks to be a bit of handle with a bit of blue on. Nothing much really. Well, let's see if we can do better. Oh, Well, I spotted that with blue, but coming up to it, there's a little bit there. Now, there's a tiny bit. Well, that's a little bit better. Let's see if we can improve on this. Well, I spotted that bit, but it's just plain, but I spotted a bit down here as well. And where's it gone? I know I'd spotted some blue. Well, that looks like a bit of willow. And there's always some willow. Well, a bit of a teacup there, a bit of handle, just plain. Well, I thought I'd have a look out at water, but so far nothing. There's nothing on the edges there. Oh, just a couple of little bits and a few bits of play which I didn't film. Well, let's go have a walk up to that bit of a stone island there and see if there's anything on it. Well, I'm across, but I don't hold up much hope. I don't know what all the weed under there is all hiding. Well, only thing of interest is a bit of a stone there embedded in some sediment. Might just clean that up and see what happens. Well, there's some metal there. Probably cogs out of something or other. Toy. I'll take it. Oh, apart from that stone and a bit of a cog, that were it. Oh well, time we won't have a look at the other side of the bridge. Well, there's something there, but I think it grooves up back, that's going to be tile. Is there a pattern on? No, just plain. Oh well. Might get something on the way back. I'll flick something over to white. Just base of a pot. Oh, we're turning something around there on the water. Oh, it's going to be a plain, but not see the leaves, or it's just green algae. But we'll take it and clean it. Seems we're not finding much. No, walking back along my tracks. Oh, it's only a little bit again. Oh, I'm not bothered with that. Well, down on the other side, there's a lot more stones on shore than normal. I just spotted a piece where just plain. Oh well. Let's see if we can find anything on here. Well, so far just base of a pot. Well, all the way up there, just a couple of little bits of plain and that's it. Nothing. Well, I'll have to wait for some flooding. Well, this will be a little short one, adding on to the previous short one and probably to the next short one after this. Well, a few finds from today. Just fizzing away. There might be something on that piece under all the slime. We'll see. Right, the finds from two quick little trips down to the various parts of the river. Only a few from one spot and a lot more from another one. But we'll start with this lot. Probably quite modern, we having that plastic on. Probably have some toy boat or other, or a car. Oh. And that I thought I had some green on it, but nothing, it was just mould. Well, this bit of stone. Very nice shape, I just brought it home because, well, it just looked nice. Bit it's broken there, but and a tiny bit of willow. There's always some willow. And I don't know if that's from there or up there. That's right. Right, the bits from the local bit where we go to, and another one of them, another selfie stick. Yep. And some little kid must have dropped this band. Yeah, a bit of plastic out at River, but I think granddaughter's going to like that. And probably top of a teapot. I might just cut that finial bit off and use it. And again, something I thought had a pattern, or coloured pattern. It has a bit of a pattern, but it was just all staining that were in it. And a bit of Asiatic, a little bit, well, it looks like it has a bit of floor blue on there. And this, don't quite make out that, it's probably some fruit or berries. Probably be able to use that little bit. Another bit for the jigsaw one. And a bit of the pagoda off the willow. There's always some willow. And I think that might be just the edge of some spongeware. And again, just a bit of blue, maybe floor blue. And this, nice bit of weight there, but very abraded. Nice big plate though. And this, which is cleaned up quite nice, base of a big cup, mug. I might be able to use bits off it. But it did clean up very well. Still bits of rust stains is there, but we can live with them. And this, I think it's part of a handbag or a purse. Copper brass. A bit big for a screen, but yeah, quite old. Probably 20s, 30s. Maybe a bit later, I don't know. Could even be earlier. No markings on it though. But it did clean up very well. And with not too many finds I can use at the moment, the crafting will be some of these, well, these bits, this bit, a bit of a cup, but the main bit, I took the handle off and thinned it out, and I'll just trim it down later in another video, fit something like that, and then I can cut all the bits out of that. That was a bit of the handle as well. And there's these two bits which I'll be doing something with later, but I was out in one of the villages and there's a little stream that runs through, and I spotted a bit of blue and went down and picked up that, but while I was there I spotted a bit of green, and I didn't have my camera with me that day, but that's come up very well. Probably might be able to use that bit, and maybe that, and other little bits. So they'll be in a later one. But in this one, it's cutting down that big broken, well, it's just a storage pot, but as you can see it's a very, very thick one, and I only want to cut the bee out. I should have actually cut it out at the time, but I didn't. But I'll show cutting that down, and then later I'm going to try and cut that out, and then I might have to thin it down a lot. So let's get on with the crafting. This, probably try and cut some of the flowers off, but I'm going to take that bit of the handle off, just to mount something like that, a bit like this one. And there's this big one. I only want to save the bee on the bottom, but it's a very, very thick base, so I'll reset this and start on that. That tells you how thick that base was, and I only want to cut the bee out of it in a circle, but I'll do that in another video. Now there's this bit of handle I broke off. Let's see if I can thin it down a bit. Well, I got that bit off, thin enough, and another little bit just off the curve of the handle. Oh, well, that one was quick and easy. Well, it's goodbye from me, Mary, and the ducks down the river. Hope you enjoyed our little journey down here.